Hello everyone, my name is Lowko and it is the beginning of a new season in Hearthstone once more. Now normally I don't really like showing these kind of decks because I'm not the biggest fan of like decks that just go straight for the face, but it's great for climbing the ladder. So today I'm going to be showing you a face hunter deck that is using one of the new Blackrock Mountain cards from the very first wing, known as, let me see if I can point it out right here, the quick shot right here. Now quick shot is absolutely amazing. It's basically a replacement for the haunted creeper, which was alright as well, but this one synchronizes a lot better into a deck that was already strong. So basically a deck that was already very powerful now became even more powerful. Now I've been playing for about a half hour or so. I did end up losing the last match right here, which is alright, but I started at like rank 21, 22 or so, and I actually didn't lose a single game up to the very last one. But, you know, let's just queue up and see exactly what could happen. Now, what exactly does Face Hunter mean, for those of you that are not aware? Basically, it means that every single time you have the chance, and it's actually a smart option, you go for face. You want to go, try and do as much damage to the opponent's hero, and just finish them off early. And more often than not, the games actually do come down to like 1 or 2 HP. So, you know, you do need to make sure you actually calculate it properly.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright, so we are up against the Mage right now. Mage is actually one of the more tougher matchups. Simply for the fact that they have this hero power that can actually pick off my 1 HP mana, or 1 HP minions. I'm gonna mulligan everything away right now. What I'm really looking for is mainly 1 or 2 mana drops. We only have the Abusive Sergeant and the Leper Gnome, so I'm secretly hoping we get one. Okay, Abusive Sergeant, you know, it's the best we can get right here, so it's all fine with me. But yeah, we want to try and get as many minions out. Well, there we go, that's better. You want to try and get the minions out on the board early on, and just start dealing damage to them for the best of your abilities. So hopefully I'll be able to show you some good gameplay. I am aware that I'm not the best player in the world, but feel free to post out any major mistakes that I make right below the like button in the comment section of this video, because I'm obviously looking to improve as well. Gonna go for the Mad Scientist right here, turn 2. Practically the best 2-drop right now in the game, especially when you're running a, you know, a class that has secrets. As far as secrets go in this deck, we have a snake trap as well as explosive traps. The explosive traps are obviously AoE damage dealers to your opponent's minions, but the snake trap is a little bit more uncommon. And what that one allows you to do is actually get a bunch of snakes out on the board that actually can trigger the kill commands right here. And the kill commands obviously are very, very good. So explosive trap would be great right now. Yep, there we go. Not bad. So any kind of minion right now is gonna be, you know, any kind of damage to the face is now gonna be able to clean up his board. So ideally, I would be steady shotting from now on, and that is something you want to try and focus on as well. Since we are focusing on dealing damage to the face, steady shots are gonna be your best friend. Having a quick look here, what would be the best move? Considering he has the Fire Blast, I don't really like playing the Wolfriders just like this. We're not running any taunts or anything like that, so I could just play an Abusive Sergeant to clean up one of the shields next turn and just steady shot, which would be an alright choice. I can also play Unleash the Hounds, but I'd rather wait a little bit with that. He's likely gonna be playing another minion next turn, else he wouldn't be putting up these 2 shields. So I'm just gonna play an Abusive Sergeant right here and steady shot. That's a bit of a more tricky move. Once again, if you feel like I'm making any major misplays, feel free to point them out in the comment section below the video. But I really just wanted to show you this deck, show you some reasonable gameplay at the very least. So as far as minions go, this deck doesn't actually have too many of them. Interestingly enough, there's more spells and like tricks in this deck, I guess you could say, and less minions. The minions that are here like really do synchronize well together though, such as like the Leper Gnome, and then the you know, the Abusive Sergeant as well. He's just gonna go face with that thing. Alright. Well, the Leper Gnomes is fine. Now, all while this is going on, right, I will still gain an advantage from the simple fact that I am just steady shotting away and still dealing some damage to him as well. Yeah, don't really have much of an option here. I really don't want to just play my Wolfriders out on a board that he can just kill them for no apparent reason. And knowing that, well, he's just gonna keep doing it right here. But knowing that he is likely gonna be playing more minions, the Unleash the Hounds is also gonna be safe for a little bit longer. Now, we do have a very good option here to play Unleash the Hounds. And the Steady Shot as well. Just to start cleaning up some of these things. Considering I just threw into the second one right there. So these shields are, or these stuns rather, are blocking me, but already got a fair amount of damage done to the face. Now, what the different cards are for as well is just the weapons. There's a lot of weapons in this one. The weapons are gonna be great at multiple things, but mostly you want to use them for dealing damage to the face. Glaivezooka does have a lot of good options as well. Wow, alright. Cool. So this one is actually pretty tough to deal with. Well, that helps. That helps a lot, actually. We can clean it up with Hunter's Mark, Unleash the Hounds. The Snow Chugger has killed me on multiple occasions, which is not ideal. But knowing that he's likely gonna go face next turn, I am also okay with that. Considering I still have the Explosive Trap as well. I think we do, like, have to clean up this guy though, but... what we can do is Unleash the Hounds at the very least. Hunter's Mark the guy. And then, Wolfrider it up. Now, for example, right here, it's just too good of a value to not be attacking right there, right? Like, it's just too good of a value to not be cleaning up that card. If you just end, like, if you just don't take the trade of a 1-1 versus a 5-1, it's just too much value to just sort of throw out. Now, keep in mind, I did have to Hunter's Mark that one down to get rid of it, but... alright, there we go, we got the Grim Patron, wow. Alright, he's gonna start Snow Chugging away, which can be a little bit annoying, but always good. So whenever this minion survives damage, summon another Grim Patron. So that's actually pretty powerful. One thing to keep in mind is that we do have the option to kill that as well with the Wolfrider. Which may actually be valuable for us. He's likely gonna be attacking and likely not gonna go face. We could also silence it, but I'd rather keep the silence for the taunts. We're actually just silence it here. Just so we can keep on dealing the damage. Like I mentioned, in the games that I've played, I've noticed it comes down more often than not to like 1 or 2 damage off lethal. And since we still have the 2 kill commands in the deck as well, I feel like this is an okay choice. 2 kill commands do actually kill, or do actually deal 10 damage. So it's a massive amount of damage in total when you have a beast out on the board. And no matter what happens right now, my opponent is gonna be dead within a couple turns. Okay, so he's gonna be respawning these guys, which is all fine. Okay, there's the quick shot. I kinda wish I could play my, kinda wish I could play my Explosive Trap right now. I still have the coin as well, but he's never actually been attacking to the face anymore. Kinda tempted to just play the quick shot right here. Just straight to the face. But I think I'll wait, as like sort of like a finishing move. I got plenty of mana right now anyway. There we go. So you can see this is actually gonna turn out to be a pretty close game, but no matter what happens, he will be dead within 3 turns. If he managed to kill me before that, I would be surprised. But you know, this is usually what it comes down to. So right now, he can deal 5 damage, he can do 11 damage this turn. So technically speaking, I would be able to win pretty much no matter what. But still, it's kind of scary. Well, unless he has an Ice Block. Ice Block would change this up. Well, that's actually a smart move, knowing that's an Explosive Trap, but it's gonna deal 2 damage to his face. There we can see the Grim Patrons going to town. Now, a kill command would finish it off right now. I hope that's not an Ice Block though. Ice Block would make this a lot more difficult. I actually think I might end up losing this, right? You can do 5, 11, 14 damage next turn. Yeah, I think I'm dead. Wow! I did actually not expect that. I did actually not expect that. Wow! Alright, well that's a good example right there. One off lethal. Oh my god. Wait, no, I could have gotten an extra card draw. I could have gotten an extra card draw out of the quick shot. I had the chance actually right there to do that. Oh, I completely blanked out on that effect. More often than not, you're using the quick shot to get the damage in and not so much the extra card draw. Oh no. Alright, well I think I'm dead here. He may be terrified, but I don't think it's gonna matter all that much. I mean, yeah, he's just gonna be able to finish me off. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Like, oh, that sucks. I actually misplayed it right there. I could have drawn into something that would have killed him. Like a lot of cards actually could have killed him, such an Arcane Golem or any of those things. Actually, no, we win. We do win. Is that an ice block? It isn't. It isn't. We're good. Oh, okay, it was all good. It was all good after all. I forgot about the second right there that I could have gotten a card draw, and then I forgot about the fact that the damage of the explosive trap would also be applied to his face. Alright, well, that's a good example right there of how how close these games are going. But yeah, we won. Totally knew that. Totally had that planned. I completely was aware of exactly what was going on in that game. Let's play one more. And hopefully this one will be a little bit more convincing. Either on the losing side of things or the winning side of things, but... Well, I don't want any of those cards. Nope, don't want any of those either. Go, boom, get out of here. Go away. Yeah, Leper Gnome. Leper Gnome is what we were looking for right there. That's exactly what we wanted. Good. Get Mr. Leper Gnome. Now, funny enough, these classes that we're playing against are very annoying. Like, she can obviously also spawn a weapon with one attack constantly. This just deals damage to all my 1 HP minions, which is very, very annoying. It means that they have like a billion different ways to clean things up. Now, Mr. Redcoat is hovering over his hero. There we go. Decides to pass the turn to us. So this is nice. Glaivezooka will allow our Leper Gnome to start dealing damage early on. If he doesn't like Dagger Mastery it up and like instantly weapons it down. Which is gonna take up 4 damage. So even if he decides to do that, I'm completely fine with that. Alright, looks like he is going to. Now the Ironbeak Owl is an interesting one. It's mostly used to like get rid of the silences. But yeah, like, you know, sometimes you don't really have very many options. I'm actually gonna coin out the Arcane Golem. It will get at least 2 hits off right here. Well, unless he like uses a bunch of spells on it, which he would have to draw into perfectly. But this card is great. Like, this obviously will allow you to do a bunch of damage. At the very least, it's 4 right here. More than not, it's gonna be... Alright, he's gonna eviscerate it, which is fine as well. But more often than not, you will go up to 8 damage on these things. And it's just very, very powerful. So I do want to be mana efficient, but I don't want to be stupid, right? So my 2 options right now are Eaglehorn Bow or Mad Scientist. Eaglehorn Bow is, technically speaking, better for the amount of mana that I got. Mad Scientist will give me a bit more tempo though, knowing that I have a big chance of drawing into an explosive trap from it. He's gonna be trading the Devious Bandit, most likely. Or Devious, I don't know. I think I get more benefit. Then again, I can play Eaglehorn Bow, hit face, Glaivezooka, and Mad Scientist next turn. Alright, no, I'm actually gonna Eaglehorn Bow it up. It's just gonna be more mana efficient here, which in my experience so far does give me a better advantage overall in the end. Hopefully, potentially. I mean, yeah, it wouldn't give me too much value either way. Ooh. Well, that doesn't make it very easy. Alright. There we go. Double Glaivezooka it up. just to sort of like force him to deal with it. So as you can see, once again, even though we're pretty early on into the game, we're forcing him right now to start trading on the board. And we are already at 16 health for him right now. And I'm secretly hoping that we'll get an explosive trap here, please. Yep, good.
So many options.
And there we go. Very useful for me. Oh wow, alright. Antique Healbot is very good. He can obviously return it to his hands as well if he needs it, but... let's have a look. So, I ideally do want to have my explosive trap. Obviously, the fact is that we still have 2 durability on this thing. The ideal play right now, I think, would be... Yeah, explosive trap, steady shot, face. Which would make the most sense. This is a bit unfortunate though, that healing bot is very annoying. Like the 8 health right there, he would have been at 10, right? At 10 we have like all the options in the world. Right now, you know, he's all of a sudden 18 health, that makes it much more difficult for me. Alright, he's gonna sprint right here. Which is alright. Obviously there's a chance he's running a second heal bot as well. I wouldn't be surprised at least. Okay, Mad Scientist. It's gonna guarantee us to get the snake trap out. Well, to be mana efficient, we're gonna quick shot. And next turn we will go for the Eaglehorn Bow. So if it wasn't for that antique heal bot, actually, we would have been at freaking like 1 health, and we would have guaranteed it. Either way, though, we are gonna put him on a timer right now. We know for a fact that we will be able to win within 5 turns. More likely, like, you know, more likely like 3 or 2. But you know, it's like it's just a perfect way of like analyzing the game right now, because you know for a fact that is gonna be the case. So we're gonna get a trap right here. He might be a little bit scared. He's not. Actually, he knows that 2 explosive traps are gone, so it's all good. So that is 3, 6, 8. He can do... Ooh, that's a tricky one right here. He can do 7, 10, and... Well, we are in a scary position right now. I think the correct move here is to take out him. We should have taken out that healbot. That healbot ruined our day. Like, that thing ruined our day. I don't think he can finish me off right now. I don't think so. No, he won't. He's still drawing away like crazy. And we can finish him off next turn if he doesn't have a taunt. He has 5 mana. Don't think he's running a sludge, but... Sludge Belcher would also mess things up quite heavily right now. Don't do it, Red Coat. You don't want it, man. Oh god. No, he will just dagger it up. Ah, that's too bad. So once again, we were 1 mana off lethal, or 1 hit off of lethal right there. Very close game. Hope you guys will give this deck a try. It's really a lot of fun. You're playing fun games like this, and even though these were very close games, the ones that I played before this were a little bit less close than this, but it's fun nonetheless. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. As always, tomorrow I will be uploading more videos about Hearthstone, because it is currently Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, so what will happen is the new expansion, or the second wing of the expansion, or of the new adventure rather, sorry, the Blackrock Mountain, is gonna open up tomorrow. So hopefully I will see you guys then. Other than that, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And I want to thank you guys all for watching. Have an amazing day, do not forget to smile, and I'll see you in the next one.